Hello and a very warm welcome to Rajya Sabha Television. You're watching India Votes with me, Frank Pereira. Let's begin with the headlines. It's been a day of high political drama in Varanasi over Election Commission's decision to disallow Modi's rally. BJP protests in Varanasi and Delhi. Poll panel expresses disappointment. Despite drawing flack from several parties, EC boasts of highest ever turnout since 1984 elections so far, with one more phase to go. Political bigwigs rushed to address maximum rallies ahead of the last phase of polls. Sonia, Rahul and Modi lead campaign trails in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. And after Modi, now CPM alleges rigging in West Bengal in 8th phase of polls, moves Election Commission to demand repolls. Well, it has been a day of high drama in Varanasi. A day after the Election Commission disallowed Narendra Modi's rally, the BJP took out protests in the holy town and in front of the Election Commission's office in Delhi. The flashpoint was the poll panel allowing Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi to hold rally in the city. Here's a look at how the whole drama played out.
BJP and the Election Commission seem to be on a warpath over cancellation of Narendra Modi's rally in Varanasi. Led by top leaders like Arun Jaitley and Amit Shah in the scorching heat, party workers sat on dharna, shouted slogans and protested against the poll panel's decision for about 3 hours. The party demanded the removal of the returning officer Pranjal Yadav, who reportedly denied permission for Modi's proposed rally at Benia Bagh in Varanasi.
I seriously feel that by meeting 150 people, that's the only public contact program he's allowing. That's enough for us to campaign. A rally, he says, I will not allow because there is a security consideration. Now in Kashmir, rallies are being allowed. In Maoist areas, rallies are being allowed. But Varanasi has become so unsafe that rallies will not be allowed.
The BJP had planned 3 Modi events today. While permission for the rally was denied, clearance for prayers on the banks of the Ganga and a meet with 150 citizens at a local hotel came last evening. BJP says the clearances came in too late to organize them. It has accused the poll panel of being partisan and questioned EC's explanation of security threat to Modi.
लोगों में और कार्यकर्ताओं में बड़ा गुस्सा है। जिस तरह से प्रशासन एक तरफा कार्यवाही कर रहे हैं, लोग उनके खिलाफ हैं। 8 घंटे की नोटिस से 50,000 से ज्यादा लोगों का हुजूम आज यहां पर इकट्ठा हुआ है।
The Election Commission said it is surprised and disappointed over BJP's charges.
Commission is not afraid of anyone, any political party or any entity in discharging its duties. It has always been discharging in a very forthright manner.
BJP's protests on Thursday have drawn sharp criticism from its opposition.
हम इलेक्शन कमीशन से अगर किसी बात पर नाखुश होते हैं तो हम इलेक्शन कमीशन को कहते हैं। हम ये थोड़ी करते हैं कि उनके बाहर जाके धरना प्रदर्शन करें और पूरे बनारस में धरना प्रदर्शन करें। ऐसा थोड़ी हमने किया है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने इतिहास में प्रश्न चिन्ह के साथ लिख डाला है कि वो लोग जो सत्ता की होड़ में और सत्ता की लालच में ये चुनाव लड़ रहे थे, वो चुनाव में कुछ भी कर सकते हैं।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी और उसके नेता जिस तरह का ढोंग कर रहे हैं उत्तर प्रदेश में, यहाँ की जनता उनकी इस चालाकी को और इस शैतानी को अच्छी तरह जानती है
कि वाराणसी सीट पर विवाद व टकराव की नीति अपनाकर यहाँ अब बाकी बचे चुनाव को प्रभावित करने के लिए ये नई प्रकार की षड्यंत्रकारी नाटकबाजी शुरू कर दी है।
अगर उनको गंगा माँ पर श्रद्धा है तो जाके पूजा करें, उसके लिए पूरी तैयारी करने की क्या जरूरत है। इसका मतलब है कि वो उसको उसका राजनीतिक लाभ उठाने की कोशिश है उनकी।
अगर मोदी जी गंगा के दर्शन करना चाहते हैं तो उनको कोई नहीं रोक सकता। अगर मोदी जी गंगा की आरती करना चाहते हैं, माँ गंगा की पूजना चाहते हैं तो उनको कोई नहीं रोक सकता। लेकिन वो तो राजनीति करना चाहते हैं वहाँ पे जाके।
With only 2 days left for campaigning for the last phase of polls, all the parties are scrambling to arrange as many rallies as possible. Varanasi seat has gained importance as the most keenly watched seat after Modi entered the fray, challenged by AAP convener Arvind Kejriwal. Though BJP failed to get permission for Modi's rally, the day-long dharna in Varanasi has surely caught the eyeballs of the nation. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, our correspondents Kriti Mishra and Sham Sundar join us for more on this story right now. Let me go across first to Kriti Mishra, who's joining us from Varanasi. Kriti, of course, it's been a day of high drama. Take us through what exactly happened in Varanasi today and take us through what's the situation like right now.
Right, Frank. It was a big, massive showdown today between the BJP and the Election Commission. Right in the morning at 11 o'clock, a lot of BJP supporters, hundreds of them, thronged the Lanka Gate in front of the BHU here at Varanasi, and they started protesting and shouting slogans against the EC, and they demanded immediate removal of the returning officer of Varanasi, Pranjal Yadav. They categorically said that he's playing a very partisan role and is not being neutral. Big leaders, stalwarts also came like Arun Jaitley, Amit Shah, there was Vijay Goyal. Everybody was saying that EC is being very partial. On the other hand, EC has also hit out at BJP and expressed anguish. It was a day of high political drama. Everybody, the move of BJP has drawn flack from all political parties. Congress called it a political gimmick. Aam Aadmi Party convener has called that said that if Modi really had to go and offer prayers at Ganga, he did not have to ask for permission from the EC. The Election Commission, on the other hand, the returning officer, today he could not be contacted, but yesterday when he talked to us, he told us that there were intelligence reports and there was threat to Mr. Modi's lives. So Mr. Modi's life. So it was a corner. It was intelligence reports, and he was given other venues. He was given the option of other venues, and out of 5 permissions that they had sought, 4 were permitted. So it was. They also said that BJP is blowing the entire matter out of proportion.
All right.
Back to Frank.
All right, do stay with us there, Kriti, of course. Let's get Sham Sundar in as well into the picture right now. He's joining us from Delhi, of course. Well, Sham, the action was not, high drama was not just witnessed in Varanasi, in Delhi as well. BJP and its supporters, in fact, went out and decided to go ahead and carry out protests. Take us through what happened in Delhi.
Well, Frank, in Delhi also senior leaders of BJP like Venkaiah Naidu, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Meenakshi Lekhe and Harshvardhan, in their leadership there was a protest march in national capital also, but they were stopped at Yojana Bhavan, and from there leaders of BJP, they met Election Commission and they lodged a complaint, and after that they held a press conference and they made it clear that they are not very happy with the Election Commission's decision to not permit Mr. Narendra Modi to hold a election rally in Varanasi. They said that it is a very biased decision by Election Commission, though Election Commission made it very clear in a press conference in the evening that it was a professional decision, and the Chief Election Commission and the Central Election Commission in Delhi had no reason not to believe local returning officer in Varanasi. They said that there was a professional advice, and this advice was taken in account, and no political party should question the authority of the Central Election Commission. And Central Election Commission also assured the country that poll process is on track. There is no reason to be worried about the election process in the country.
All right. Thank you so much, Kriti, for joining us with all those details from Varanasi, as well as Sham Sundar. Stay with us because we'll come back to you in just a bit for a comment on another story that we're playing right now. Of course, at a time when the Election Commission is drawing flack from political parties over alleged booth capturing, rigging and bias, India continues to break turnout records in the Lok Sabha elections. In the recently completed 8th phase of polling, all 7 states recorded turnout higher than the previous polls. For the 502 seats that went to poll so far, the turnout has broken the record of 1984 elections. Here's a look.
It's a job that often goes thankless. To conduct the biggest democratic electoral exercise requires massive planning, and sometimes it costs lives. In what has now been termed as the ugliest Lok Sabha elections in terms of rhetoric, the job was tougher. To ensure free polling and draw maximum voters to the booths, the poll panel undertook several measures including awareness drives in different parts of the country. The results are showing already. Here is a look at the voter turnout record in the 8th phase of polling that concluded on Wednesday. All 7 states have recorded higher turnout than 2009 elections. For 502 Lok Sabha seats that have voted so far, the turnout has exceeded the record of 1984 polls, an achievement that VS Sampath's team can boast of.
Poll has been completely peaceful and incident-free in Himachal Pradesh. The turnout this time is approximately 65%.
Allahabad is 52.65, Ambedkar Nagar 59.9.
The turnout in Bihar for this phase is 58%.
And this is not an aberration. The assembly polls in 5 states last year also saw similar records. All the states recorded very high turnout. That includes the volatile Chhattisgarh, which voted under the threat of Maoist attacks. With only one more phase to go, the poll panel has reasons to be satisfied about its performance so far. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, let's go back to Shyam Sundar now for a reaction. Of course, he's standing by with us in Delhi. Shyam, very clearly this time around, the voter turnout has been much higher than it has ever been, and that's great to see. But what's being attributed to this?
Well, as far as high turnout is concerned, the Election Commission has made many serious efforts, the awareness campaign and reforms in other polling process, like better facilities on polling stations and better voter lists. Photo I cards were distributed and even voter slips were distributed to voters' houses in these elections. And of course, credit goes to political parties also. So it is quite natural, and we have seen in last assembly elections also, in 5 state assembly elections, there was quite high turnout in the assembly elections also. So this time it's a very encouraging thing that more and more voters are coming out and casting their votes.
All right. Thank you so much, Shyam Sundar, for joining us there with that report and taking us through those details. We'll slip into a short break now, but India Votes will continue on the other side. To stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching Rajya Sabha Television. Well, a day after the 8th phase of Lok Sabha elections, the focus has now shifted to the last phase. With 41 seats at stake, mostly in Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal, political bigwigs have turned their energies towards ensuring maximum support from the 9th phase. The last phase of polling will be held next Monday. Here's a look at who all hit the campaign trail today.
Campaigning has entered its final leg as the country heads into the last phase of Lok Sabha elections. Stepping up campaign in Uttar Pradesh, the politically high-stakes state in the general elections, Congress President Sonia Gandhi and BJP's PM nominee Narendra Modi addressed rallies in constituencies that face polls on the 12th of May. In her election rally at Kushinagar, Sonia Gandhi continued with her attack on the opposition BJP, accusing it of playing caste politics.
जो किसी जाति या समुदाय के प्रति अपनी सोच नीच रखता है, जो अपनी विचारधारा के जरिए हमारे भारत की मिली-जुली संस्कृति को नुकसान पहुंचाता है, सामाजिक सद्भाव को नष्ट करता है, कुर्सी के लिए पतन की सारी सीमाएं तोड़ता है, इससे बड़ा गुनाह और पाप दूसरा कोई नहीं।
While Narendra Modi used his election speech to attack the Election Commission, accusing it of being partial. He later travelled to Varanasi to hold a road show.
मैं आया हूँ यहाँ आपसे जुड़ने के लिए, मैं आया हूँ आपकी समस्याओं के लिए जूझने के लिए, मैं आया हूँ यहाँ की स्थितियों को बदलने के लिए, मुझे विकास करने के लिए, मुझे आपकी सेवा करने के लिए भाइयों बहनों आप अवसर दीजिए।
Addressing back-to-back rallies in Azamgarh, Lalganj, Chandauli and Rohania, Modi also took on the opposition parties. Modi said Congress, BSP and Samajwadi Party are in tacit understanding at the centre. Meanwhile, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi raised the political pitch in Bihar and West Bengal, reeling out comparisons between the NDA and UPA regimes.
हम
दिल्ली से खूब पैसा भेजते हैं, हजारों करोड़ रुपए हम यहां भेजते हैं। 5 एनडीए से 5 गुना ज्यादा पैसा हमने भेजा। वो 5,000 करोड़ रुपए भेजे थे, हमने 26,000 करोड़ रुपए वेस्ट बंगाल के लिए भेजा। और ममता जी कहती हैं पैसा नहीं भेजते हम, मगर सच्चाई ये है कि जो पैसा हमने भेजा उसको भी उसका भी प्रयोग नहीं किया।
Samajwadi Party chief Mulayam Singh Yadav and son Akhilesh also addressed rallies in Balia and Gorakhpur constituencies.
ये भारत को बांट करके काम करना चाहते हैं, ये खाई पैदा करना चाहते हैं समाज के अंदर।
The last phase of polls will see crucial 18 seats in eastern UP, 17 seats in West Bengal and 6 seats in Bihar go to polls. Campaigning for these seats end on Saturday before polling on Monday. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, after the BJP left front CPM too has raised allegations of rigging in the Lok Sabha elections held in West Bengal in the 8th phase. In a petition to Chief Election Commissioner V.S. Sampath, CPM Politburo members S. Ramachandran Pillai and Sitaram Yechuri charged that rigging and violence in the elections have completely distorted the process of conducting free and fair polls. Alleging large-scale rigging in over 300 booths, the CPM moved the Election Commission demanding repoll in those polling stations. Leaders have demanded strict action against those responsible for such grave malpractices.
ये सब जो रीपोल के बारे में ये बूथ्स का हमने जो जिक्र किया, ना सिर्फ जिक्र, पूरा लिस्ट दिया उनको और पूरी एविडेंस के साथ। यहाँ पे सब जगह पर ये काम जो करवाने वाले वो है अब बंगाल के अंदर शासक पार्टी जो है तृणमूल कांग्रेस।
Well, both the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party have moved the Election Commission demanding repoll in some of the booths in Amethi after Wednesday's polling was marred by allegations of rigging. Alleging irregularities, BJP candidate Smriti Irani is seeking repoll in 8 polling booths in Amethi constituency. She has alleged bogus voting and intimidation of voters by Congress workers during the polling. A formal complaint was being sent to the Election Commission. AAP, on the other hand, has alleged widespread rigging and disturbances in Amethi. Party candidate Kumar Vishwas has demanded repolling in at least 50 polling stations in the constituency. Kumar Vishwas and Smriti Irani are contesting to defeat Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi from this prestigious seat. With Muslims and Yadavs forming the major chunk of voters, the Azamgarh constituency in Uttar Pradesh is a seat of prestige for Samajwadi Party Supremo Mulayam Singh Yadav. He is said to have chosen the seat to counter the impact of the BJP's Narendra Modi, who is contesting from Varanasi. Mulayam's decision to enter the fray from Azamgarh has certainly turned the national spotlight on the eastern UP town. But the plight of people living here still remains a big concern. Here's a look.
A visit to the town of Azamgarh is an experience in contrast. On one side, it is home to scholars and poets like Shibli Nomani, Kaifi Azmi, Iqbal Sohail and Mahapandit Rahul Sankirtyan. On the other hand, it was home to some of the underworld dons like Abu Salem and Haji Mastan. Despite a rich cultural background, the town has serious dearth of educational institutions.
प्रदेश में शिक्षा के बारे में बड़े-बड़े घोषणाएं की गईं, मगर आज भी इस महाविद्यालय में 5-6 विषयों को छोड़कर एमए की पढ़ाई नहीं होती है। एजुकेशन हब आज आजमगढ़ में नहीं बन पाए, जिसके कारण बगल में लड़के वाराणसी, इलाहाबाद जाकर प्रतियोगी परीक्षाओं की तैयारी कर रहे हैं।
The main occupation in this district is agriculture. Farmers often complain about lack of power and water for irrigation.
हमें बिजली समय पर नहीं मिलती है, खेती के लिए जो पानी चाहिए, और जो है बहुत सी परेशानियां इसके पानी के बारे में क्या-क्या कहा जाए आपसे।
Azamgarh has no industry and draws a blank on job opportunities. Often tagged as the terror town, Azamgarh struggles to shed the identity. The youth face security concerns. Their parents are afraid to send them out for studies or jobs.
रोज़गार तो एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है और इसके लिए जाहिर सी बात है कि बुनियादी चीज़ों की ज़रूरत होनी चाहिए।
कानून व्यवस्था नहीं, कब क्या हो जाए इसका कोई उपाय ही नहीं है।
In the last parliamentary elections, Ramakant Yadav of the BJP had won from Azamgarh. This time around, Locals called the tussle between Ramakant Yadav and Mulayam Singh Yadav a Guru-Shishya political war for Yadav hegemony, as Ramakant Yadav had been a protege of Mulayam Singh Yadav. Out of the 4 assembly segments in Azamgarh, 3 were won by SP and 1 by the BSP.
Mulayam Singh is pitched against BJP's Ramakant Yadav and BSP's Shah Alam from this seat. Whoever wins, the people of Azamgarh expect development, prosperity and above all, an identity without the terror tag. Kriti Mishra, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, that's a wrap on this edition of India Votes. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good evening.